Every second, somewhere on Earth, a plane lands with thousands of eager eyes searching for wonder. But there are a few cities, just 10, that have hypnotized more travelers than any others. Some of them, you expect, others ... will leave your jaw on the floor. Why do millions rush to these places every single year? What secret pull do they hold? Tonight, we're unlocking the mystery. And by the end of this video, you won't just know where everyone's going. You'll know why you suddenly want to go there too. Let's begin the countdown at number 10. It's Seoul, South Korea, a city where neon meets nature. Where you can sip bubble tea under ancient palace gates and party until sunrise just steps away. Over 17 million tourists visited Seoul last year. Not just for the K-dramas or the K-pop stars, but for something deeper. A vibe, a rhythm, a buzz you can feel even in the quiet alleys. Ever heard of a 24-hour library inside a shopping mall? Welcome to Seoul, but as we move on, things get even stranger. Number 9. Tokyo, Japan. Now here's where things feel like a dream. In Tokyo, vending machines serve hot meals, robots pour your coffee, and ancient shrines are tucked behind skyscrapers. More than 18 million people touched down here in 2025, and once you arrive, reality begins to blur. Tourists come for sushi and sumo, but stay because Tokyo doesn't just offer experiences, it offers alternate timelines. But hold on, we're just getting started. Coming in at number 8, London, United Kingdom. Rainy, sure, but dull, never. With over 19 million international visitors, London is like a living museum, but one that constantly reinvents itself. One moment you're standing inside a 1,000-year-old tower. The next, you're sipping cocktails inside a rooftop bar shaped like a garden spaceship. There's royalty, rebellion, and centuries of drama. No wonder tourists are obsessed. And now, something surprising. Number 7. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The city that literally rose from the sand, from 0 to 20 million tourists in just a few decades. Why? Because Dubai doesn't just break records. It builds them. World's tallest building. Largest shopping mall. Man-made islands shaped like palm trees. This city asks only one question: why not make the impossible real? But up next is a city that's chaotic, noisy, wild, and still magnetic. Number 6. Bangkok, Thailand. You can smell it before you see its street food sizzling on corners, incense in the temples. Over 22 million people came here, chasing something they couldn't quite name. Bangkok is loud, hot, overwhelming, and somehow exactly what your soul didn't know it needed. There's a reason tourists come back again and again. Some never leave halfway through. And now we hit number 5, Singapore. Tiny, yes, but don't let that fool you. With 23 million tourists in 2025, Singapore is like a perfect simulation of the future. Spotless streets, orchids blooming in airports, fines for chewing gum, but freedom to explore some of the world's best food and architecture. It's not just a city, it's a sci-fi utopia hiding in plain sight. And now prepare for a twist at number 4. New York City, USA, the city of cities, over 25 million tourists this year. But here's what most don't realize. NYC isn't just Times Square and yellow cabs. It's secret jazz bars in Harlem, rooftop gardens in Brooklyn. A whisper of every culture on Earth wrapped inside 5 boroughs. If the world had a heartbeat, it would probably sound like New York. But what if I told you the top 3 cities are places you might not expect? Number 3, Paris, France. Of course, you saw this one coming. The Eiffel Tower, the croissants, the romance. But more than 28 million visitors know there's something else about Paris. Something unspoken. Maybe it's the way the light hits the Seine at sunset. or how even strangers seem like characters from a novel. Paris isn't just a city you visit, it's a mood that follows you home. Number 2 is where it gets really interesting. Macau, China. Wait, Macau, more than 30 million tourists. Yes, this tiny region, once a Portuguese colony, is now Asia's Las Vegas. But way more luxurious. Casinos glitter beside ancient temples. Michelin-starred dim sum. Yes, dragon dances next to roulette wheels. Absolutely, it's surreal, it's seductive. And most of the world still doesn't know what they're missing. And now, number 1, the most visited city on Earth in 2025 is Hong Kong. More than 32 million people passed through this vibrant, vertical wonderland. It's a city that never quite decides what it wants to be. East or west, modern or ancient, jungle or concrete. That tension, it's electric. You can hike a mountain trail in the morning and eat luxury sushi by night. But there's always an undercurrent of freedom, friction, and stories waiting to unfold. And just like that, we've traveled the world in 10 cities. But here's the question, what do they all have in common? Each one pulls you in with something you can't Google, a feeling, a thrill, a mystery you can only understand when you're standing in the middle of it. So, which city shocked you most? Which one is now at the top of your bucket list? Let us know in the comments. And if this countdown stirred something in you, hit that subscribe button. Because at Top Trendify, we don't just show you the world, we reveal the parts no one else dares to. Thanks for watching. See you in the next journey.